for joining me for another week of Sabbath School. Today we're going to continue learning about David and some of the amazing things that he did in his life. Our story today comes from 1 Samuel chapter 16 verses 14 through 23. And it's about the time when David was able to help King Saul through a really hard time. Before we get started, let's sing some songs. Let's sing our David song that we know, and it's Only a Boy Named David, okay? Only a boy named David, only a little sling. Only a boy named David, but he could pray and sing. Only a boy named David, only a rippling brook. Only a boy named David, but 5 little stones he took, and 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round, and 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round, and round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and 1 little stone went up in the air, and the giant came tumbling down. Now, I hope when we sang that, you pretended to be the giant and fell on the floor, because it's way more fun to do that. Will you sing it one more time? Only a boy named David, only a little sling. Only a boy named David, but he could pray and sing. Only a boy named David, only a rippling brook. Only a boy named David, but 5 little stones he took, and 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round, and 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round, and round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and 1 little stone went up in the air, and the giant came tumbling down. Good job. God helped David do some really cool things in his life, and that is because God is so great and mighty. Can we sing our song about My God is so great? My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are his, the valleys are his, the stars are his handiwork too. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do for you. One more time. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are his, the valleys are his, the stars are his handiwork too. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do for you. Good job, friends. Let's get ready to pray this morning by singing I Talk to Jesus When I Pray. And can you get your bodies ready? You can kneel down and fold your hands and bow your heads, and we'll sing our song. I talk to Jesus when I pray, when I pray, when I pray. I talk to Jesus when I pray, and he hears me, I know. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for being mighty and for being strong and for helping us in hard times. Please help us to know that you love us. Help us to know that through you we can help other people even if we don't think we can. Please help the people who have had to leave their homes because of the fires. Keep everyone safe. Keep the firefighters safe. We love you, Jesus. Amen. Okay, friends. So today our story is about David helping King Saul. So David was the greatest king that God's people ever knew. But his life didn't go so great at first. But God was with him every step of the way, and he is with you too. So, at the time, King Saul needed help. He was not a happy person, and sometimes he seemed okay, but then he would get really angry. So angry, and nobody could stop him from being angry. So King Saul's servants said, "Let us search for someone who can play the harp for you." they can help you. When you're angry, they can play for you and make you feel better. And King Saul agreed. So here's my little harp. Okay. David, the son of Jesse, who was going to be King David, he knew how to play the harp. And he was brought to King Saul. And he was brought there just to play his harp. King Saul liked David, and David became one of the king's servants. So when King Saul would get in one of his evil moods, one of those moods that he was so angry and nobody could stop it from happening, David would come and he'd play his harp for the king. David's music would help King Saul feel better. The anger would go away. And through it all, David trusted in God. He never knew if Saul was going to be angry at him one day. He never knew if his harp was going to really help Saul. But he trusted God, and he knew that God would protect him and he would help him. God helped God helped David. He wasn't the king yet. God helped David to help King Saul. And God can help you to help everybody else around you. Today, for our hands-on activity, we're going to show you one way to help the birds that are around you. And then our craft, you'll be making your own harp. So have a great time with it. Bye.
Okay, so in Sabbath school this week, we're talking about David again, and we're talking about how he helps King Saul. And I want you guys to tell me, first we're going to take a pipe cleaner. We're going to make a bend at the bottom. Kind of like that. Just a little one, Holden.
Like this?
A little bend in it. Yeah. Because what we're going to be doing is stringing Cheerios onto the pipe cleaner.
Like
okay,
this?
but you get Cheerios
Like
when you tell me.
Like
Good
this?
job. Yeah. Tell me different ways that you can help people. What's the way you can help people?
If they're feeling lonely, you can help them and make them happy by playing with them.
Okay, so you can help people that are feeling lonely by playing with them. Holden, what's another way you can help people?
Is this going to be edible after we play? A bird. A bird.
How can we help birds?
By watching them.
By watching them, yeah. Sandra, what's another way to help people?
You could help plant stuff. You could help people when they're having a hard time doing something.
Okay. Okay, Holden, tell me another way to help someone. How do you help Mama in school?
What?
How do you help Mama in school?
By talking.
By talking?
Mm-hmm.
How do you help Mama with talking?
By in school.
In school, do you help pick up toys?
Mm-hmm.
You do help pick up toys. Sander, what's something you help with at home? You have another one right here.
Chores.
Yeah, you can help do chores at home. Here's another one here.
Thank you.
How do you help your Grammy and Grampy? How do you think you can help Grammy and Grampy? What's one way? Could you send them nice letters?
Yeah.
Do you think that helps their hearts? We can help people in all kinds of ways. And so today we are helping birds. We are going to make a bird feeder. So let's string some more Cheerios. So now I'm going to connect these. We're going to tie them together.
What about this one?
Oh, no.
We have this one.
Alden.
What about Holden's?
Let me push. Tie Holden's.
That's really weird. At you. It's okay, you.
And then we're going to take this and we're going to tie it to the fence and let birdies eat off of it, and that will help them. You can remember that God will help you to help other people. Okay, to help Saul, David played his harp. And so we are going to make a harp today, sort of. You are going to need a frame made out of 4 popsicle sticks. Hopefully mommy or daddy have made this before so that the glue is dry. Or we used hot glue, so you can use that too. And you're going to need rubber bands. What you're going to do is you're going to take the rubber bands and string them around there, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to do lots of them all, okay?
He already has one on. No fair.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you took it off. Thanks for giving me one. Ooh.
We can use these to remember that God helped David to help Saul, and God can help you to help other people. Right? Say bye.
Okay, so our memory verse for this story about David is from Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. And it's very simple hand motions to remember. So hopefully it helps you remember the memory verse as well. The memory verse goes, God has said, I will never leave you, I will never desert you. Hebrews 13, verse 5. Let's try it one more time. God has said, I will never leave you, I will never desert you. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Okay, friends, that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed making your bird feeders and your harps. And you can play these harps and pretend to sing with them even if they don't make much noise. It's okay. And I hope that you remember that you can help other people with the help of God. Bye.
My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so great, so strong.